to give us many wonderful things such as flying cars and insulting YouTube comments. 2 weeks ago, we talked about video games, a new form of art and storytelling brought by a new age and a new generation. In today's episode, we go back instead and try to analyze an age-old form of storytelling, all done in the world's newest form of media. Today, we will try to look into the phenomenon that is Wattpad, how it is changing the way we interact with literature and how we are changing it. Good morning, everyone. I am Joel, and this is Agents of Joel. For our first daring mission, we will go deep into Filipino reading culture and witness how Wattpad is slowly changing it. To help us in our mission, I have invited a couple of friends to help us guide us through. One is a Wattpad author of the Walk of Shame series, which has been published into books. She's gained a following and her stories have gained positive reviews. The other is another well-known author, dubbed as the new Charlie Chaplin of the Philippines and is a Palanca awardee for his contributions to Philippine literature. His hit, Ligo na Yu, Lapit na Mi, has been adapted into widely praised film. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Miss Anya B. and Mr. Eros Atalia. So, Mr. Eros, Miss Bianca, welcome. Thank you for coming to our show. So, what do you guys think of our topic today? Is it close to your heart? What does it make you feel, Mr. Eros?
Yung Wattpad kasi ay sagot ng kagaya yung mga bata na pinapagalitan ng mga teacher nyo na nag-susunod kayo ng elementary at high school. Noong elementary at high school kayo, unang pinoproblema ng teacher nyo, paano kayo magtupi ng margin sa inyong sulating formal. Unang pinoproblema ng teacher nyo, spelling ninyo. At unang pinoproblema ng mga teacher nyo, yung pasusulat sa inyo yung mga buwan-buwan na masakit sa bangs ng mga topics. So, ito yung sagot ninyo at demokratisasyon at desentralisasyon ng kapangyarihan. Ito yung hakbang ninyo para magsulat ng hindi itinatakda ng akademya. Nagsusulat naman talaga tayo hindi para sa akademya, hindi para sa teachers, hindi para sa mga editor, kundi para sa daigdig at para sa ating mga sarili. Therefore, ang Wattpad ay isang mabuting sagot yan sa mga ini-impose sa atin ng mga institusyon. Partikular ang literary circle, ang mga akademya at iba pa.
Interesting points. How about you, Miss Anya? What do you think of the topic?
Well, since galing ako sa Wattpad, very close talaga sa heart ko yung topic ngayon. Since yung Wattpad is nagbigay sa akin ng opportunity na maging isang published author. And nag-introduce siya ngayon sa generation natin ng books nga and yung pagsusulat.
Okay, now let's see how Wattpad is revolutionizing our reading culture. To help us with that, we go to our agents. They are at the field. More on that when we get back after the break.
Wattpad, what first started as vision to change the way we share stories, is now changing the way Filipinos read and write.
The online writing community is now a big hit with the youth in the Philippines. I am Agent Arian.
And I'm Agent Abby. And we are the Agents of Joel. Join us as we discover how Wattpad is slowly changing our reading and writing culture.
Right now, everyone in the country knows about Wattpad. Its commercialization was incredibly fast, like the lifespan of teenage romantic relationships.
From hit movies and TV shows to dozens of published works, the future of Wattpad looks bright.
But that's not the only thing that looks bright. What are you doing?
The future also looks bright for our culture and our youth, as Wattpad could be spearheading a movement in the Filipino reading culture. This is Kat, and she is an avid Wattpad reader.
So, before, hindi talaga ako fond ng reading. As in, I don't read at all. Wala rin akong books and stuff. Tapos, nung high school ako, nung third year, my friend introduced me to this app, yung Wattpad nga daw. And out of curiosity, in-install ko siya, and yun, nakapagbasa ko ng ibang stories na yung iba complete na, yung iba hindi pa. Hanggang sa dumating yung point na parang ko na siyang ginagamit to read. Yun nga, hindi rin ako mahilig magbasa dati. So, parang simula nun, naging interesado na ako magbasa. Kahit hindi sa Wattpad, kahit yung libro talaga mismo. Tapos, yun nga, since then, nagkaroon ng mga opportunities like naging admin ako ng isang sikat na Wattpad account sa social media. And yun, mas marami akong nakilala and marami akong na-encounter na tao na may same interest like me.
Kat isn't the only one that is part of this reading revolution. A huge part of our youth is now spending their time reading in Wattpad, being able to insert it in their busy lives with the help of the smartphone.
But this isn't just a reading revolution. This is a full-blown literary revolution.
Oh my God, is this another literary cliche love story? Let me see.
Wattpad has not just provided the Filipino people a vast library of work to consume, it has also provided them a place to compose and share their own stories. It has sparked a movement of writing that is boosting interest in the creation of Filipino stories.
I think the number one misconception about Wattpad is that it's a world of professionals, when in fact it's made for a lot of aspiring writers, a lot of amateur writers. It's a new way to tell stories, share your experiences, and most importantly, exercise your creativity. Ngayon sa Wattpad, sobrang dami ng tao. Like, umaabot na ng millions yung reads, umaabot na ng thousands yung votes, ganyan. And may mga published author na din, like Paulo Coelho, Meg Cabot, even Bob Ong, nasa Wattpad na rin ngayon. And ngayon, ang daming Wattpad stories na nagiging movies, television show, and most importantly, nagiging books.
Now we see just how Wattpad is slowly changing us and our culture. Like a disappointing teenage son who has redeemed himself by not becoming a dropout and finishing college.
We Filipinos are slowly undergoing a process of rebirth in terms of our understanding of ourselves. And all this because someone wanted to read fan fiction in their small Nokia phone.
Interesting. Thank you for the great report, agents. So, Mr. Eros and Miss Anya, what do you think of the report my agents just gave? Mr. Eros, you first.
Tama yung obserbasyon natin. Kasi yung tingin talaga ng simula natin sa Wattpad, mababaw, pang bata-bata. Kasi hindi naman talaga nilikha yan para sa matatanda. Alternatibong daigdig yan ng mga gustong magsimulang magsulat na hindi ka dadaan sa formal training, sa workshop, sa mga creative writing schools, etc. Na kung titignan mo, iba rin may pinanggagalingan ng kanilang paraan ng pagsusulat. Sa statistics kasi, no, tignan nyo gaano kahalaga yung Wattpad sa panahon natin ngayon. 30% ng laman ng Wattpad sa buong daigdig galing sa Pilipinas. Sumunod lang tayo sa Amerika. For the first time, tinalo natin ang China, pare, di ba? Doon man lang tinalo natin sila. Hindi man natin sila sa basketball, tsaka sa pagsakot ng mga isla. Sa Wattpad man lang tinalo natin sila. Tinalo natin sila. Kasi ang dami-daming batang gustong magsulat, ang dami-daming batang gustong magbasa.
True.
Ibig sabihin nito ngayon, hindi totoo yung akusasyon na hindi tayo nagbabasa at hindi tayo nagsusulat.
And so, Miss Anya, your opinion?
Yung video is a brief summary siya ng Wattpad, yung changes doon. And I think nakakatuwang tingnan yung reader doon na marami talaga naging magandang nadulot yung Wattpad sa atin. At marami siyang dagdag sa Pilipinas ngayon.
And so it's wonderful how Wattpad has given us a whole new medium of expression, diba? For the massa, for everyone, not just the massa, to express themselves. So, what do you guys think of the influence, how Wattpad is changing our youth?
Something like this. Sa loob ng classroom, yung teacher na nakikiusap sa estudyante basahin, yung 3-page na kwento, naninigluhod, nakikiusap. Sige na, pakibasa mo naman, please. How kami mga estudyante ayaw basahin yung ina-assign ng mga teachers na 3-page, 5-page, o 10-page na may kwento? Or essay, how come sa Wattpad kahit hundreds of pages binabasa? Right? So, dapat yung nasa institusyon, nagdo-double check din na, teka muna, nasaan na ba ako? Ikalawa, yung Wattpad ay nadadala mo kahit saang bahagi ka ng mundo, basta may signal, basta may load ka. At ikatlo, yung tingin ko sa Wattpad, ang unang maganda na sa Wattpad, yung language ng kabataan na gusto mong sulat, na hindi pang formal, hindi pang academic, hindi pang Filipino MWF, 11 to 12 at Filipino or English.
True. Ikaw, Miss Anya.
Well, sabi na lahat ni Sir Eros. Pero I think sa literature kasi naging evident na yung Philippine literature sa Pilipinas simula nung naging popular yung Wattpad. Mas dinangkilik na yung Filipino books. Tapos nagkaroon tayo ng edge sa mga international books, di ba? And through Wattpad, maraming mga teenagers ngayon na na-realize nila na may talent pala sila sa writing. At nahikayat sila na magbasa dahil rin sa Wattpad.
So, obvious naman na nakikita natin na napakalaki ng effect ng Wattpad at positive ang effect nito. Bakit sa tingin nyo hanggang ngayon, inisip pa rin ng mga tao na Wattpad is a place for low literature?
Hindi naman mga tao, yung mga ilang tao
mga ilang tao.
At nasa literary circle, mga literary critic. Kasi meron tayong impression dati na sa literature, the more na hindi ka naintindihan, mas okay. Mas konti nagbabasa sa'yo, mas totoong literature. So pag marami nagbabasa sa'yo, popular lit lang yan. Kasi popular lit, mababang literatura or hindi masyadong totoong literatura. May impression kasi tayo na the more na marami nagbabasa sa'yo, mas hindi magandang literatura yan. Hindi yata totoo yun. Sumunod kasi ang susulat, hindi dumadaan sa mga formal training. So dahil hindi ka dumadaan sa formal training, tingin sa institusyon, para-literary ka, anti-literary or sub-literary. Kasi nga, iba yung pinagagaling ng poetics, iba yung pinagagaling ng paraan ng pagpukwento mo, na hindi nanggagaling doon sa pinagagalingan ng academic.
Tama. Miss Anya, anything to add?
Well, I think kasi Wattpad is known as an online writing community which kahit sino pwedeng magsulat. And mostly, mga students yung mga nagsusulat doon. Kaya wala silang idea or wala silang sapat na knowledge tungkol sa technical and creative writing. Ngayon, sa mga napapublish books naman, yung sa publishing company, nagkukulang sila sa editing tsaka evaluation process. Kaya ngayon, yung mga non-Wattpad readers, naging negative yung image nila or yung naging negative yung, na-generalize ngayon yung Wattpad community, hindi nabibigyan ng chance yung ibang books na maganda naman or maayos naman yung laman ng libro.
But in fairness, tingin ko, few months ago, may isang malaking telecommunication company na lumapit sa akin na nagkaroon sila ng idea na something like this, no? Magagather ng 100 best Wattpad writers sa buong bansa. And then, sa loob ng ilang buwan, magkakaroon parang contest na every week from 100, magiging 90, magiging 70, magiging 30, magiging 10. Hanggang may uwi na lang sa 10 na writers. At yung 10, lahat yun i-workshop ko. At yung matitira doon, pagsusulatin nila, gagawin nila. May effort naman sa mga publishing houses na ito at mga telecommunication companies.
And so, interesting. Maybe our agents can help us more find out about this. Back to that after the break.
Wattpad, with its massive presence in today's society, is not spared with criticism. The writing and reading community has been the punching bag for various issues, from shallow youth to teenage pregnancy. The giant has its fair share of unjust criticism. Apparently, reading about handsome bad boys makes you fall in love.
But you can say that for almost anything else is just as influential. I'm not really familiar with Wattpad, but I do know that it's a huge factor in why a lot of people read and write. The fact that people are also starting to change the things they read and write in Wattpad is a great sign of how we are evolving to a higher sense of appreciation for literature in general.
Marami ng Wattpad stories yung nagiging books, movies, television show. Pero kung tatanungin mo siguro yung ibang tao, maraming hindi sang-ayon dun. Kasi they have this misconception na Wattpad is all about the pabebiness of the stories. Pero kasi ako bilang writer mismo na madalas nagwa-Wattpad, hindi lang naman about sa pabebe yung mga stories ng Wattpad. It is true, hindi ko itatanggi na maraming romantic stories, and I think it's the majority of the stories in Wattpad. But we have this section we call Undiscovered Gems, na even writers themselves, readers themselves of Wattpad admit that It is the place where you can find yung mga gems na hindi pinapansin ng tao. Yung magagandang stories na hindi napapansin. Kung ako rin yung tatanungin, I think na puro romantic stories and medyo cliche yung mga nagiging sensational kasi yun yung hinahanap ng tao because I think it sells. That's why sila yung nilalabas ng mga media producers.
I don't read Wattpad, but I appreciate what it's doing to our culture. At least we're changing and we are changing it to match our evolution. It's changing, we are changing. Let's stop hating on it for just 1 second and let's try to understand that it's who we are for now.
Hindi lang puro Western books na yung nakikita natin sa bookstore ngayon. Napakagandang bagay for me na napapansin na yung mga Filipino stories. People are being familiar to these Filipino stories. And hindi na weird, hindi na awkward kapag nagbabasa ka ng Tagalog stories ngayon. Kasi nga, palagi mo na siya nakikita. And thanks to Wattpad because of that.
I have never tried reading Wattpad. When I was in high school, people used to tell me that stories from this website were their standards for good literature, a notion which I rejected. However, it's an undeniable fact that Wattpad encourages young enthusiasts to keep the spirit of writing and reading alive. Writing and posting stories on this website is a good start, and it may be possible for these group of people to seek out other genres after a period of time.
Totoo na maraming amateur writers sa Wattpad. Totoo na kailangan ng tulong ng Wattpad. And I think yun yung mas important. Kesa i-criticize natin sila and sabihin sa mga aspiring writers na to, sa mga young writers na to na tumigil sa pagsusulat. I think what's more important is we encourage them. We help them how to do it the better way, how to improve their stories, how to improve their ideas, and more importantly, how to be creative and original.
Could this change in Wattpad be the ultimate manifestation of our evolution as beings of art and literature? Or could it simply be nothing more than a phase that we will all forget after 6 months, like that time we all became goth kids?
Either way, any kind of change is still better than none. We can spend an eternity trying to think of how this will end, but for now we can only conclude that we should welcome this change, as we shall surely end up welcoming ourselves. This has been Agent Abby.
And I'm Agent Aryan, and we are the Agents of Joy.
Wonderful job, my agents. Thank you for that report. So, Mr. Eros and Miss Anya, what do you think will happen in the future of Wattpad in our culture? So, Miss Anya.
I think, hindi naman natin mag-predict yung future. Ako, hindi ko rin masasabi. Pwedeng mag-decline yung Wattpad, pwedeng mag-improve pa, pwedeng makilala pa siya. Pero I think, magpapatuloy, even in the future, magpapatuloy yung pag-influence ng Wattpad sa atin na magbasa, magsulat, at mag-share tayo ng ideas natin, ng sentiments natin, ng thoughts, hanggang sa magpasa-pasa na yun sa iba't ibang generation.
Ikaw, Mr. Eros.
Sa halip na batikusin nating Wattpad, nandyan na yan. Sa halip na gawin nating kalaban, ba't di natin gawing kaalyansa o kakampi yung Wattpad? Sa maraming pagkakataon na nagbibigay ako ng talk, nakatravel na ako sa maraming bahagi ng digdig, at kausap ko yung mga bata na kagaya ninyo, na gusto magsulat. Hindi ito usapin ng Wattpad, usapin to ng nagko-contribute sa Wattpad. Imagine mo kung lahat ng mga established writers, lahat ng mga award-winning writers, nagko-contribute sa Wattpad. Di ba? Magmamature yung Wattpad. Sa ngayon kasi ganito yan, kasi ang nagsusulat yan, mga bata, huwag mong hanapan ng literary prowess, huwag mong hanapan ng literary insight, huwag mong hanapan ng malalim na insight. Ang isang 13, 14, 15 years, 16 years old na bata, why? Kasi yan ang mundo niyan eh. Ngayon, kung 16 years old, ganun pa rin kababa magsulat, doon ka problema. Pero ang pasalamatan mo, nagsusulat sila.
True.
Para basagin yung ganyang idea, yung huling-huling nanalo sa Palangka ngayon, isang 20 years old na bata, grand prize sa Palangka ng nobela, Wattpad writer. At tinalo niya yung mga established novelist na literary. And sa isang interview niya, she's very thankful, modesty aside, kaya sasalamatan niya, si Bob Ong, si Bebang, si Atako, na naka-inspire sa kanya magsulat. Maganda yan kasi pinamamature mo yung Wattpad, pinamamature mo yung laman ng Wattpad. Walang pinagkaiba yan sa comics nung araw. Binabanatan ng akademya, mababang comics. Ngayon, gustong gawing literatura. Pinag-aaralan sa akademya. There was a time, pinroblema ng akademya yung liwayway kasi mababaw pang katulong. Ngayon, pinag-aaralan sa akademya. There was a time, even si Shakespeare, ang tawag nila mababaw. Ba't ngayon, pinag-aaralan ng akademya? So siguro after 50 years, pag-aaralan na kayo ng akademya. No? Ganun ka-delay yung akademya.
So, do you guys have any last points to say any last messages to say to our audiences? Let's start with Sir Eros.
Wala namang dakilang sibilisasyon kung walang dakilang manunulat. Walang dakilang bansa na walang dakilang manunulat. Ang pagsusulat ay hindi usapin ng spelling. Ang pagsusulat ay hindi usapin ng anong edad ka. Sinabi ni Rizal, nung kinakausap siya ng mga Kastila, sabi ng mga Kastila, yung panulat mo mababaw, panulat mo mali, ang syntax, mali ang Kastila, mali ang spelling. Sabi ni Rizal, how I wish na sana ang panulat kong problema lang ay spelling, syntax at grammar, hindi usapin ang problema ng bansa. So ito na yung panahon, ito yung pagkakataon na binabalik sa mambabasa at manunulat yung kapangyarihang magsulat at magbasa muli. Salamat sa ganitong klase ng venue at channel kasi may pagkakataon na mga kabataang magsulat at magbasa nang walang nagdidikta. At yan ang pag-asa ng makabagong literatura ngayon. Bahain tayo na mas maraming manunulat, bahain tayo na mas maraming mambabasa. Walang mababa, walang mataas na literatura. Lahat literatura.
Miss Roxanne?
Sasabi ko lang sa iba na sana magbasa lang tayo ng magbasa at kung gusto natin magsulat tayo at sana habang lumilipas yung panahon, mag-grow tayo dun sa pagsusulat na ginagawa natin. And marami tayong matutunan doon and ma-apply rin natin siya sa life.
And so, thank you once again, both of you, for attending our show. It sure helped our discussions. So, thank you. Thank you so much. We have seen their stories and we have witnessed their realities through the eyes of my agents. Like any good story, it must end. So too will this show. I commend everyone for staying with me in our extremely long, less than a quarter of a season run.
Will Joel's story end here? Where else will we throw around insulting internet comments? What is the fate of the agents?
I will now reveal my identity.